Same paper still, October, November 2017, Diploma in Electrical Engineering. Now we do question. By the way, this question was 7 marks. The entire of that question is 7 marks. So far you have 15 marks. The first two were equivalent to 8 marks. So let us do the third one, which is 5 marks. So this is 2017 Electrical. If you have not watched the previous two questions in the same paper, watch them on the link shown here. Because probably it's possible I might split this video into 2 videos. Now, we are told the last question, which is C, express 5 cos theta plus 12 sin theta in the form R into bracket theta minus alpha, where R is greater than 0 and alpha lies between 0 degrees and 90 degrees. Then there's part 2 of that question, which you, after solving this one, you solve the last part of the question. Now, we are told to express 5 cos theta in the form of 5 cos theta plus 12 sin theta in the form R into bracket theta minus alpha. But we know here you have a cosine R cos theta minus alpha. Now we know cos theta minus alpha can be expressed using your S&P table. Cos theta cos alpha plus, if it's minus here, it's plus sin theta sin alpha. We can now say 5 cos theta plus 12 sin theta is equal to, this is R cos theta cos alpha plus R sin theta sin alpha. We now equate this term with cos theta with this term with cos theta, this term with sin theta with this term with sin theta. We have 5 cos theta is equal to R cos theta cos alpha. Cancel out the cosine theta. We have R cos alpha is equal to 5. Call this one equation 1. And then you have 12 sin theta is equal to R sin theta sin alpha. Cancel out the cosine of theta. You have R is equal to, not really, you have R sin alpha is equal to 12. Call this one equation 2. Square 1 add 2 add. Let's square 1 and 2 and then we add them. If you square 1, it will be R squared cos squared alpha is equal to 25. Then 2 will be R squared sin squared alpha will be equal to, I think, 144. Now let's add R squared cos squared alpha plus R squared sine squared alpha is equal to 25 if you add both sides plus 144. So we have r squared, factor out r squared cos squared alpha plus sine squared alpha is equal to 100, I think, and 69. Or simply sine cos squared alpha plus sine squared alpha is 1. R squared is equal to 169. Find root r is equal to, I guess, root of 169 is 13. So r is 13. We now divide equation 2 with 1. 2 with 1. So we have r sine alpha is equal to 12 divided with r cos alpha, which again is equal to 5. Divide both sides. R will cancel out. Sine alpha over cos alpha is tan alpha. Alpha, which is 12 over 5. Alpha is equal to tan inverse 12 over 5. So alpha is equal to what? Now using our calculator, our work in degrees is 7.38 degrees. So this is positive. We are told for alpha lies between 0 and 90, so that is okay. I think now our expression 5 cos beta plus 12 sin beta can be expressed as r is 13 cosine of beta supposed to be minus 67.38 degrees, from which you can solve the second question, which says, hence solve the equation. And the second part of the question was, hence solve the equation, 5 cos beta plus 12 sin theta. Let me write it down here. Hence solve the equation 5 cos beta plus 12 sin theta is equal to minus 6. For values of theta, between 0 degrees and 360 degrees. And we said you can always support the channel to make more videos by donating to the channel. The mean of donating, you can use Bible Till, or you can use PayPal. You can find those details on the video description, or you can see them on the screen. Creating videos is usually time intensive, and donating to the channel is a way of helping the channel make more videos, so that those students who are out there with the first can be able to use such kind of videos to revise and pass. So let us solve that last part. If this is equal to this, then obviously this is also equal to negative 6. So that thing cosine of theta minus 67.38 degrees is equal to negative 6 This is 13. Divide through cos of theta minus 67.38 degrees is equal to negative 6 over 13. We need a calculator there. Cosine of theta minus 67.38 degrees is equal to negative 0.4615. Now let us apply cancellation equation on both sides. We apply cos inverse of cosine of theta minus 67.38 degrees. We also apply cos inverse of negative 4615. Simply cos inverse cosine will cancel out, so that you get theta minus 67.38 degrees is equal to 6 cos inverse of answer. Let us, so that doesn't confuse you, I don't want us to work here without a negative. The negative tells us that the angle we expect, we know cosine, sine and tan, all of them are positive in the first quadrant. Sine is positive in second quadrant, tan is positive in third, cosine is positive in fourth. So cosine is positive in third, cosine of an angle is positive in first and fourth quadrant. Obviously, it will be negative in second and third quadrant. So we expect our angles to be in second and third quadrant. So what do we do so that we can get those angles without the... Of course, you can get the angles directly from the calculator. For example, if you say cos inverse, shift cos inverse of negative 0.4615, you get negative, you get positive 117.48 degrees. But I want to show you another method that will easily help you get the angles in the third quadrant. You can directly get the angle in the second quadrant direct from the calculator, but for the third quadrant you need to do a bit of fine tuning. So let us work with a positive value here. Cos inverse, shift cos inverse of 0.4615 will give us 62. The angle in the first quadrant is 62.516. We are not interested in this angle in the first quadrant. We want the angle in the second. So the second is theta minus 67.38 degrees. How do you get the angles in the second quadrant? It is 180 degrees minus this angle you have just obtained, which is 62.5156 degrees. So if I say 180 minus answer, it will be 117, which is the angle we had obtained earlier, 138 degrees, which is the angle we had obtained earlier by using a negative value here, 0.48. That's 484. So if you take this angle to the other side of the equation, it will be theta is equal to be a positive, it will be adding plus 67.38 is equal to 184.864 degrees. The other angle is supposed to be in the third quadrant, so it will be theta. How do you get the angles in the third quadrant? It will be theta minus 67.38 is equal, the third quadrant is 180 degrees plus this very angle we obtained at the beginning, 62.516. So it will be 180 plus 62.516, which is beta is equal minus 67.38 degrees is equal to 242.516. So take beta on 67.38 on the other side. Beta will be equal plus 67.38, which is equal to 309.896 degrees. Of course, this is now in the fourth because we have taken the other this angle to the other side. This is also in the third quadrant because it's 7.38. When you add on the other side, it will make the angle to be beyond the third quadrant. But you have to work for angles in second and third, and then you later add 67.38 degrees. So that is it. That's how we go about that one. I think we have done a complete question for electrical engineering. This is 5 marks, diploma. So that is a total of 20 marks. That's quite useful to help you revise trigonometry. But we said it's not as easy to make as many videos. So if you don't need to take you through a certain topic, either as a group or as a single student who is revising for an hour or the regular examinations, you can always reach me through email, as you can see it on the screen, and then we can arrange how we can take you through a certain topic.